Hello, you guys. Join me as I assemble my greenhouse, my mini greenhouse to go with my mini garden. You guys, my name is Tina. I'm just a Mississippi girl finding peace in the most simple ways. Now, I'm going to commentate this video as it is in time lapse so that you wouldn't see the whole 2 hours it took me. Well, really an hour and a half it took me to get this thing up. So it is time lapsed and you're going to hear me talk over the video, okay? I hope that's okay. Let me know if it is okay. Leave it in the comments. Leave a comment. Let me know how you like this video. Let me know if it's okay. Like this video. Don't like this video. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't too much like it and you rather I do some other kind of content with my garden. Also, but don't forget to subscribe and please share this out so other people that are beginner gardeners can really truly see this, because I'm gonna tell you something. There are a lot of videos out there for beginner gardeners, but the people are not beginning gardeners, okay? So I am truly a beginning gardener, and so you're gonna take this road trip with me, this journey with me, as I really truly begin my gardening process, okay? A little background story. So right now, let me just tell you what I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm getting my bricks laid because in the area where I'm putting my greenhouse, it gets muddy and when it rains, and so it gets kind of muddy and wet. I don't have a floor in my greenhouse because it's just a ready to assemble greenhouse, so there's no floor in it. So I'm using the bricks that I'm moving over in that area, I'm using them as my floor so that when it does rain, if I have to go in it, I'm not stepping on mud or it's not muddy inside the greenhouse on the bottom floor part of it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm moving those bricks into that area. But as I was stating, you guys, I have been gardening per se. This is my 3rd year, but this is my 1st year being really serious about it. The first 2 years that I did it, it was just trial and error. The first year, it was the pandemic, and my daughter was like, "Mom, let's garden. Let's put us a garden together." And I was like, "Okay, if you want to do that," because it was really nothing to do, and it gave her the opportunity to be able to get outside in the yard, do something, and not just be so bored. So that's when her and I started gardening. And then we skipped a year, okay? So we started gardening in the summer of 2020. Then we skipped a year. 2021, we did not do any gardening. Then we came back 2022 and I moved the garden area over to here. So it was a small area on the other side of the yard. Really, really small. I think it was, I would say 2 feet by 2 feet by 4 feet. That's how big that area was. 2 feet by 4 feet garden area. So now this year we're up to like, I would say a 8 foot by 15 foot. 8 foot by 15 foot garden area. So we have grown to us tremendously. But for some of you, pros out there, it's a small space and you guys can do it quickly. But that's where we are. So I have my mini garden space, and you can see my mini garden area in the video. That is it, you guys. That is my mini garden area in the video. And you also see Night in the little black Morky. And then Choppy is somewhere. He's been in and out the video, but he's somewhere around. You'll see him in and out the video as we get things moving and we get things set up. You will see Chopper in and out the video as well. I'm almost done with getting these bricks moved to that area. You guys see, I had to take a break because it is a lot of work. These bricks are not light. They are very, very heavy. And so at first I was trying to do them one by one with my hand. just using my hand and walking back and forth. But since I injured my leg last school year, I was assaulted by a student. I cannot do a lot of that, so I had to get the wheelbarrow and use the wheelbarrow to help me move bricks, which I could move more than just one or two, and then it was not so far to the ground that I had to keep bending. So that's all I'm doing right now, is getting this set up and getting everything set up so that I can begin to assemble my mini greenhouse. And you guys, I am so excited. I wanted this greenhouse. I saw it, and when I started my seeds in February, it was still cold and getting cold. And so I was trying to do it in the house, but I didn't have a designated space in the house to do it. And inside my house, we don't have a lot of windows. So I wasn't able to really effectively do it in the few seeds. And so I used containers. And what I did was, with the clear containers that you store stuff in, I took it, I flipped the lid upside down. I put my small pots, the real small seed starting pots. I put those on the lid, and then I use the bottom of the container, the clear part. I use that as my dome and my greenhouse to do it inside the house. And so what I did was, I had an ottoman by the back door, because our back door, you can get some sunlight that way. I had an ottoman, so I set those on an ottoman by the back door. And that's how I was able to get some sunlight in. Now, I was just starting, so I did not know about the grow lights and heat mats and all that stuff. I wasn't looking into that, wasn't aware. I had just started researching and gardening, so I didn't know. And so when I brought those out, they died, especially when it got hot, kind of warm. They died because I didn't know about hardening them off or anything like that. So they died. So you guys, I'm being a little silly right here because I finally got the bricks laid for the floor. I finally got them over here, and you can see Chopper lounging in an area. He did no work, but he's laying there enjoying that little shade and the cool breeze. So I was being silly right there, just showing you guys, because I was so excited about getting that done. And so now I'm about to start assembling my greenhouse and getting that put together. You're going to see in a minute, I had to call in some backup. I had to call my daughter Krista in for backup, because look, you guys, it was a lot trying to get that done. And plus, I had just got through moving those bricks, and I'm trying because it gives me exercise. And so in turn, I'm praying that it's going to help me to lose some of this weight that I have before I really begin to get into it and exercise and work out. Thus, me being serious about my garden area. Because in this area, I'm growing vegetables that I can eat. That way I have no excuse, because if they're here and I'm growing them, I'm going to eat them. So I have vegetables that I can eat. And I also have some strawberry plants. And we're going to take a tour of my garden area. But I also have some strawberry plants. And then I'm trying to grow a lemon tree, you guys. Pray for me about that. I use lemon seeds. And I planted lemon seeds. And you guys, it is coming up. Like they sprouted. And they're taking time to grow. But they are coming up. But they say they love warm weather. So I think when it gets warmer, they'll grow a little bit more. But it will take about maybe 2-3 years before they actually produce fruit, because I'm growing them for seed. But that's okay. I'm excited about the journey. And just seeing the progress as it goes. But back to what I'm doing. So right now I'm just laying everything out, and I'm getting my greenhouse assembled. Chopper is laying there, and he is just in the way, but he's enjoying it. So I didn't ask him to move just yet. But I will be asking him to move just as soon as as you can see, I just asked him to move because he was in the way and I couldn't get everything laid out like I wanted to. And so again, I'm about to ask Crystal to come help me so that I can go ahead and get it done and over with. But that's what I'm doing right now. I am getting this greenhouse up and going. I'm so excited. And then you guys, if you can see behind me, that's where I keep all my garden garden tools and things like that, shovel and all that stuff. And then two, right behind where I'm stooping over, excuse me, but right behind my back, whatever, is my little compost. It's a mini compost. Again, mini garden, mini everything, mini garden, mini greenhouse, and mini compost. But I have my mini compost because this is my first year ever doing compost. So I'm excited about you guys. This is the first year everything, and I know a lot of you pros will be like, "Oh my goodness, you're doing too much at once." But I don't know what to say. Yes, probably so, but my compost is going good. And I'm going to show you guys how good it's looking in a future video. We're going to take a look at the whole entire area, you guys. The entire area. And where you see that blue pool at, that's it's kind of like a compost area, but it's actually where I put the leaves that fall during the fall and winter time. I just rake those and blow those and put them over there, and that's where I hold them at. But I think I'm going to go bigger with the compost, especially since this small one has done so well. I think what I'm going to do is get the trash cans like I see in the videos. I'm going to get the trash cans, and I'm going to do the compost bins with the trash cans coming up. Now you see my help has arrived, thank God, because when she came out, we kind of fast forward. We went kind of fast forward, and we got things done. So thank God for my baby Krista, because she came out, helped me get everything put up and together, and situated. So she got one side, I took up the other side, and then she got excited and she just helped me finish the rest, you guys. So I'm excited about that. It's actually a nice size for a mini greenhouse because it's not too much. I can actually get my soil that I have in my containers. I can actually get my soil in here. I can actually get the pots, the flowers that I still have in some pots that I have not planted and upplanted in bigger pots. I can actually get those out here as well and put in here. So what I need, the functionality that I need it for, I can actually do, and it gives me a little room to grow as well. So I'm excited about that. And I don't think I want to go any bigger or any more with my garden space or with my greenhouse. I think this is the size that I want. Again, I do have some more pots that I'm going to add to my garden area. But as far as the bigger pots, bigger containers, and the raised beds that I have, I'm good on that. And again, I'm going to have some things in my greenhouse, especially when I succession plant. And for you guys that don't know what succession planting is, the basic beginner definition of succession planting is basically once you have harvested a certain crop or a certain plant, vegetable for that period of time that it's going to harvest, then you can go ahead and plant the same thing in its place for the rest of the growing season so that you can harvest throughout the growing season, or you can put something else in that place that you would like to grow through the growing season. So that's what succession planting is. And so what I'm going to do is today, this weekend, I'm going to finish getting everything out in the garden. I'm 92% done with getting everything planted and having everything out here. And then later this month, towards the end of May, I'm going to start some seedlings for my succession planting, so that when these come up and they produce what they're going to produce and I harvest those, then I can take those up and I can put some more out, and they'll come up right behind it, and I'll continue to be able to have we will be able to have the fruit, the vegetables, and things that we need in order to be okay throughout the summer and fall. There are some things that I want to do for winter because they did say some things that go you can do in the late fall, early winter. So I'm gonna do some of that. I think it's like cauliflower, broccoli, some things like that. So I do want to do that, but then also I have this greenhouse because I'll be able to start in January or February getting some seeds planted. And what I want to do is I want to be able to take them to farmers markets and be able to sell the seedlings at farmers markets for those that may want to purchase them and may not want to go to a store. They can get some organic plants for a reasonable price. So I want to do that, eventually do that starting next spring and go to some farmers markets. But right now I'm just learning my way through everything and just trying to get everything figured out as a beginner gardener, excuse me, and just get everything figured out. I know the music has stopped and it's only me talking, but I hope this is a good video for you guys. But I really just want you to see me get this assembled. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you see what we do. And then I'm going to come back in a minute. Okay, you guys, we are almost done. We have the frame of the greenhouse up. I am so excited. And so I had to call Krista back out to help me get the cover on the greenhouse so that we can have that done. You guys, I am so excited. Actually, to be honest, I wanted me a clear greenhouse, but I had to go with the more cost efficient greenhouse. So this is the one that I got. And it was a good price. I got it from Walmart.com online. And it was 59, maybe 60 something with tax. I mean, that was good. Free shipping, you guys. And so look, you guys, the greenhouse is up. I am so excited. It's up. And we're going to get it tied down. And Krista is curious how it looks on the inside. So she took a walk on the inside just to see how it looked, or she peeked on the inside one. I don't know, but she said she wanted to see. There's Chopper. But we got it up, you guys. I am so excited. Excuse me. I am so excited that we got it up. And now all I have to do is tie everything down. And it's done, you guys. This is my garden. Peace and blessings.